Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Miss Taylor, Mateo's lead teacher. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today. I'm very happy to have Mateo in my class. He's such a bright and curious little boy, and I'm excited to talk to you about how we can help support him together.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Lake, the assistant teacher in Mateo's class. I work closely with Miss Taylor during small group and playtime activities. I've really enjoyed getting to know Mateo this past month. He's very sweet and loves exploring new things.
Hi, I'm Mateo's mom. I'm happy to be here and learn how he's doing at school. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us. I appreciate everything you do for him.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Johnson, Mateo's stepmom. It's nice to meet you all here today.
Hi, I'm Mateo's sister. I'm glad to be here too. I came because I always help Mateo with his homework and I would like to know how to support him. And thank you for all you do.
Hi, it's so nice to meet all of you. And thank you for taking the time to attend this conference. Before we get started, Miss Garcia, I'm sending you the link now so you can sign in for today's meeting.
Oh, I'm not very good with technology. Sorry, I don't know how to sign this. Nori, can you help me, please?
Yes, Mom, let me try to do it. Okay, it says it's done.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure everything was set before we begin. Okay. So to start, we want to share some of the wonderful things that we've noticed about Mateo. He is a curious and happy and caring little boy. He enjoys exploring the classroom and always shows interest in activities.
Yes, he's very sociable and loves being around his friends. During circle time, he's usually smiling, dancing, and enjoying the songs.
That sounds like him. He's always full of energy and love learning new things. It made me so happy to know he's doing well and enjoying his school.
When picking him up from school, he tells us about school and what goes on all the time, and he really likes being here.
Yeah, he even tries to show me what he learned when he gets home. He likes to tell me about the activities you did in class and everything he did during the day. He really enjoys being there.
It's wonderful to hear. We can tell he feels comfortable in the classroom and we really enjoy having him with us. Now, I'd like to talk about a few things we've noticed that we can work on together. Mateo understands a lot of what we say in English, but sometimes he gets quiet when we ask him to speak or respond.
Yes, especially during activities that require him to express himself, like sharing time or small group discussions. He seems to understand what's happening, but prefers to stay silent or respond in Spanish words.
I understand. At home, we mainly speak Spanish, so maybe that's why he feels more comfortable using it. I think he will learn English naturally at the school, and we really want him to be bilingual without losing his Spanish. We did that with Nore, and it worked great. Now she speaks both language perfectly.
Well, that's completely understandable. We really respect that. Keeping his home language is something that is very valuable too. It's part of his identity and culture.
Yes, bilingual children have so many strengths. We just want to help him feel confident using both languages so he can express himself comfortably everywhere.
I also have been noticing that when we visit the park, sometimes when kids talk to him in English, he gets shy at first, but once they start playing, he opens up more. He just ends up using mostly Spanish words.
Yes, I have seen that too. Sometimes when he can't explain something or doesn't know the words, he gets upset and start to cry.
Thank you for sharing. That actually matches what we've seen in class. He's very social once he feels comfortable, but he still relies on Spanish during interactions. We continue supporting him so he feels more comfortable using English in different settings. Now, we also noticed that when he gets frustrated, especially if he can't find the right words, he tends to cry instead of asking for help. We want to support him emotionally while also helping him build confidence in his language. No?
Oh, yes, I have seen that too. Sometimes when he can explain something or doesn't know the words, he gets upset and start to cry.
I've been noticing that too when he visits us.
I have been also noticing that when we are working on his homework, he gets frustrated really quickly, especially when he can't find the right words in English. He tries so hard, but when he feels stuck, he starts crying because he doesn't know how to explain what he wants to say.
One idea is for us to use some key Spanish words in class, especially during transitions, to help him feel more comfortable.
And at home, you could include small English moments like naming objects, colors, singing simple songs together, so that way he has both languages in different settings.
For the emotional part, we're also teaching him calming strategies like taking deep breaths, squeezing a stress ball, or using words like help, please. You could also try using the same strategies at home to keep it consistent.
That's a great idea. We can remind him to breathe or ask for help instead of crying. I'll make sure we practice those strategies at home too.
Yes, I can also do that to support him when he is with us at home.
Perfect. I didn't want to confuse him before, but now I understand how can we balance both languages and keep things consistent.
I can help at home too when we can play word games or sing songs in English. That way, he's learning new words while we have fun together.
That's wonderful. It sounds like we all want the same things to help Mateo feel confident and supported in both languages and his emotions. Before we wrap it up, do we have any questions about anything we'd like to ask about Mateo's progress?
Yes. Yeah, I have a question. I'm sorry. I just want to ask, how long do you think it will take before Mateo starts speaking more English at school? I just want to know what's typical for his age.
That's a great question. Every child develops language skills at their own pace, especially when they're learning two languages. Since Mateo already understands a lot of English, we expect to see him using more words and short phrases in the next few months as he feels more confident.
Exactly. The key is to keep supporting both languages and celebrating his progress. Once he feels comfortable expressing himself, his English will continue to grow naturally. If you want, I can show you some examples.
Oh,
Uh,
yes, please.
Yeah, that would be great.
Here, I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show you the writing of this is the writing of the letter C.
Wow.
He he started tracing pretty well. If we can just continue to practice with the tracing, and eventually he should figure out on his own that like he did on the line, he started and he went upwards, but it should have gone down.
Okay.
And then let me see. I can show you also his numbers. Let me see. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
Here. Okay. He's really good at tracing, but eventually I want him to trace and then write on alongside on his own.
Right.
Well, let me check. Okay. So thank you so much for meeting with us today. Mateo's doing great. And with this teamwork between home and school, we know he'll continue to grow and feel much more confident.
Yes, thank you so much, guys, for your time and for sharing so much about Mateo.
Thank you both for everything you are doing for him. I really appreciate your support and all the care you give to Mateo.
Yes, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time and supporting him at school.
Thank you.
Let's keep in touch and celebrate his progress together, guys.
Of course. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.